Okay, this video here I want to talk a little bit about how I finished off my fish and just give you a couple options on what we can do. Now here I have a brown trout that I finished. I use this Rust-Oleum clear high luster coating. I use this to seal the fish off, and you can see it gives it a pretty good shine. You put a couple coats on that, it'll give it a pretty nice shine. That gives you a nice finish, but it's not the finish that I use on most of my fish. I like to use like a two-part automotive. I've been using the two-part automotive finish. It gives it a really nice shine. And they're basically mixed 4-to-1. Now you do need a big air compressor and an air gun to spray this, so it's a little more costly up front, but it does give off a lot nicer finish. You can also buy, they make a spray can version of that where you basically pop the hardener into it, shake it, and then you have a short period of time where you can use that, and it works pretty much the same, but this we're just going to mix up each time, and I'll show you what that coat looks like here. Okay, and I added that two-part automotive coating, and you can kind of see it's a little more shiny than the other one. The only thing you got to be careful with this is it sprays on heavier, so if you go too heavy, you put too many coats, you're going to lose all your little scales. They're nice to see, so you just kind of got to be a little more careful with it to not over gloss it where you're losing some of your little details in it. Like this one, you can kind of see their lateral lines still reflect in there. If you put too much on, you won't really get that reflective of seeing that. But that's just two different ways to gloss it. For commercial, most of the time I will use the two-part gloss. Most customers kind of like a heavier gloss, so that's what I usually put on them. But both methods will work pretty good. Now I use that aerosol can to seal off every layer in between, so I already kind of have the gloss coat, so I could just end it with that. But I do use that high gloss coat as a finishing touch. It does just give a little bit nicer of a sheen to them.